The lyrics act not only as a detailed story of heartbreak, but also a detailed health and safety driving manual. Hello users of the internet and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're one of my current 879 subscribers, then welcome back. And if you're not, I've given up. I'm not invested in the process anymore. I am currently sitting on the floor in a shirt that I bought for my previous video where I dressed like Lizzie McGuire for a week for absolutely no reason, but we're gonna roll with it and talk about Olivia Rodrigo's new hit single, Driver's License. If you are alive and in the world, you've probably heard something about this song. Apparently it came out and started smashing all kinds of Spotify records. If you don't know who Olivia Rodrigo is, she was originally on the Disney Channel original series Bizaardvark, also starring Jake Paul, and then moved into being on the show High School Musical, the series. I have only seen the pilot, but it is a treat. A dramatic, overblown, weirdly self-referential treat. And now apparently she's out here releasing hit singles. This has very much popped off, and I can understand why. Honestly, it's a bop. I've listened to it, I'm a fan, but I think what's really getting everyone going and getting everyone talking about it is the intense tea behind it. So if you haven't heard the song, Where Have You Been, What Are You Doing? But it's basically about how she just got her driver's license, and then she like goes on a little mind trip about when she and this guy used to be together and they'd talk about getting their driver's license together, but now she's gone and done it by herself because he has left her for another girl. Crazy, but also not crazy enough to warrant all this hype, right? Wrong. Because apparently the guy the song is about is her co-star on High School Musical, the series. What? Tea. And the tea intensifies because the girl that guy left Olivia Rodrigo for is Sabrina Carpenter, star of the Disney Channel show Girl Meets World. She refers to her in the song as the blonde girl who's a lot older than her. Sabrina Carpenter is 21 years old, which really makes me think, why am I making a video about people who are so much younger than me? For context, Olivia Rodrigo, 17 years old, Joshua Bassett, 20 years old, Sabrina Carpenter, 21 years old, and me, too old to be making this video. But nevertheless, I persist. So far, based on the information I've given you, this video could be a lot of things. It could be me listening to the song for the first time. It could be me reviewing the song. It could be me delving into the drama and giving my opinion on the Olivia Rodrigo, Joshua Bassett, Sabrina Carpenter love triangle. However, it is none of the above. What's really struck me about this song is the fact that I, at 22 years old, have not yet got my driver's license, and Olivia Rodrigo has frankly beat me to it. Even through this heartbreak, even with the painful memories associated with driving and getting a driver's license, she managed to go out and get one. And what have I been doing? Absolutely nothing. Completely avoiding it. So I am going to use her and this song as my complete and total inspiration and also study guide. I'm going to take the New South Wales online driver's license aptitude test to see if I would be able to pass, using the lyrics to Olivia Rodrigo's song and the tea behind it as my only study material. What do I know about driving so far? Nothing except for what Olivia has taught me, so let's delve in and see how we go. Honestly, I think I'm gonna crush it. This song is very informative. You're about to attempt the practice car driver's knowledge test. You will be asked questions based on information in the Road User's Handbook, aka Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. Start test. Review practice items? I don't think so. What will happen if you were caught cheating on the knowledge test? What a topical question. Yeah, Joshua, what's gonna happen if you were caught cheating? You were gonna be exposed in a Spotify record-breaking hit single. That is not one of the options. You will never be allowed to take another test. That's right, you will never be allowed to take another test. Olivia said, examination is over. Please hand in your papers now. That was not the right answer. I'm sorry, I think it is. Olivia, have some more self-respect. When you see these lights flashing on the back of a bus, what should you do? Well, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see them on the back of the bus because I'm driving through the suburbs crying right now. You see a broken yellow line painted on the roadway adjacent to the curb. What does it mean? Oh my god, a broken yellow line? I think we all know what it means. It's the broken nature of the relationship trajectory. And also yellow, the color of jaundice, the color of aging, the color of Sabrina Carpenter's hair. The metaphors are kind of endless. I feel like I'm writing a thesis. The options are: clearway restrictions apply. You must stop during the clearway hours. You may at any time park along this part of the road for 1 hour only, or bicycle riders must ride along the yellow line. I don't think any of these answers are correct, but I'm gonna Google it. Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter can ride a bike. And apparently she must ride on that yellow line, so I'm gonna pick that one. I'm kidding, I actually really like Sabrina Carpenter. And apparently that's incorrect. You buy a car and find that the spare tire is smooth. Okay, the tread is only just visible. I don't know what any of this means. If you get a puncture, will it be illegal to drive the car with a smooth spare tire? Let me know if I'm reading into this too much, but what I'm seeing is you have a relationship. It has been punctured, but it's okay because you have a spare girl to your right. So Joshua Bassett, he said, Olivia and I aren't really wiping out, but it's okay because I've got my spare smooth Sabrina tire over here in the works. So no, it is illegal to drive a car with a smooth tire even if it is the spare. Focus on one goal at a time, bro. And that is the correct answer. Suck it, Joshua Bassett. You're 20 years old, I'm so sorry. I don't know whose side I'm on. I'm actually on no one's side. I don't know enough about this drama. I've seen one episode of this show. Can a P1 or P2 provisional driver legally instruct a learner driver? Okay, I know what this is. I know what this means. Can Joshua Bassett, a more experienced human at the age of 20, instruct a learner driver, aka 17-year-old Olivia Rodrigo, in the art of love? Obviously not, because he's just gonna break her heart. So that's a no from me. And again, that is incorrect. Finally, this test is in Olivia Rodrigo's corner. Before getting out of your vehicle, you must... there are so many options. Let's see what they have. Check your seatbelt is back in place. Check your headlights are turned off. Check your mirrors and blind spots for pedestrians, bicycles, or other vehicles. It is that one. We need to check our mirrors. Because do you know who's there? Probably your face, because we see them in red lights and stop signs and in white cars. So at this point, odds are you're also in the mirrors. And you clearly are Olivia's blind spots, so I'm gonna go for that one. Ah! Olivia and I soon are both gonna have our driver's licenses. Don't worry, I'll drive around LA with you. To progress to a P2 provisional license, a P1 provisional driver must hold a P1 license for a minimum period of... Ooh, okay, so like to progress to the next level, more serious relationship, how long do they need to have been dating? I'm gonna Google. How long did Olivia Rodrigo and Joshua Bassett date? After only a few months of dating in 2020. I'm gonna go with the shortest answer of 12 months. That's a little bit long, but I'm gonna go with it. And again, we're correct. Damn, this is such a good hack. What is meant by this sign on or near a bridge? Give way. I'm gonna say do not overtake a vehicle, because if everyone in this situation were cars, similar to the Pixar movie Cars, then Sabrina fully did just overtake Olivia's vehicle, and she should not have done that. Wow, okay. This is kind of like one of those magic 8 balls, because this is saying slow down and be prepared to give way to vehicles traveling in the opposite direction. So maybe, Olivia, this is a blessing in disguise. This was the universe saying, you need to take a breather. You and Joshua were never gonna work out. So just take a minute, take a beat, let Sabrina overtake you, and then let her deal with the damage, and your heart will be spared. If 1 or 2 of your wheels run off the edge of the roadway, you should. I think more than 2 wheels are off this roadway. This car is flat out wheelless in the middle of the road. Should you slow down gradually and ease back onto the road? No. Should you increase your speed and drive back on the road? God no. Should you slow down quickly by braking hard? Yes. Just like Olivia's heart. This test is rigged. Now I'm convinced this test is created by Joshua Bassett, okay. You drive up to an intersection with a stop sign. There's no painted stop line. Where should you stop? Well, the stop sign is straight up Joshua Bassett's face. We have confirmation of that. This is verbatim. At the point where you can see clearly in both directions. Well, that's not where we are right now. We cannot see anything from both points of view. This is an emotional bop from the point of view of one party involved. Before coming to and as near to the intersection as possible. That makes no sense. At least 5 meters before the intersection. Neither does that. My metaphor is braking. Again, just like this relationship. I'm gonna say we're gonna stop 5 meters before Joshua Bassett, because that's COVID safety. Clearly this test is written by anti-maskers, okay. And that was it, okay. We're about to get the results, oh my god. Unfortunately, you have not passed the practice car driver's knowledge test. What the hell? This is proof that this test was written and or rigged by Joshua and or Sabrina. I am so sorry, Olivia, that you were duped twice. This is offensive, unethical, and frankly incorrect. I guess, Olivia, you will be continuing to drive alone past Joshua Bassett Street because I cannot legally come with you. I'm just as upset as you are, and now I am also going to be writing a song called Driver's License, dedicated to the New South Wales driver's knowledge test practice. And that's all I have for you. If you enjoyed watching me make this absolute meme of a video, then please thumbs up and subscribe. And if you did it because it was stupid and ridiculous, then just do it anyway. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Stream driver's license now? I don't really know. I'm not invested. Okay, bye. Because apparently the guy is named something. Joshua Bassett. Okay.